How's it going, guys? My name is MegaMilez, and welcome to something for my channel that's completely off topic, but bear with me if you're one of our subscribers. This is to help probably, hopefully, a lot of people that are going to college for a class. So you'll understand. Actually, you should watch this video if you're one of my subs. I know it's not a gaming video, but yeah, just listen, okay? So, there's this game called the Business Strategy Game, and pretty much a lot of professors are offering it, like, as part of your grade. Like, for my class specifically, it's, like, almost probably, like, 80% of the grade, if not more. So, me, like everybody else, Googles how to do this shit, because I guarantee you, when you open this panel right here, you're presented with literally all these panels. You have a whole bunch of crap. It looks really intimidating, and like when I first looked at it, I was like, fuck me, just like you are now, probably, if you're in this class, or the class that requires it. So, the point of this video is to show you guys how to fucking ace this shit. Because if I can do it, you guys can do it, believe me. And I will tell you, all the other videos, believe me, I've watched them all before I decided to make my own. Pretty much, it's, I guess, like, a lot of people get really religious with this software in this game, and they're like the national champions. I placed in the top 100 nationally several weeks in a row, but I'm not a national champion. And the videos on YouTube are from people, they're kind of outdated, but two, they're just from people that are way too nerdy about it. So I'm gonna give you the fucking real like bro advice, and I'm gonna go through it in a few minutes. And if your goal is just to fucking make the grade, I guarantee 150% this video will do it for you. So don't worry, just pay attention. It's fucking simple, because I'm a good teacher. So you're welcome in advance. Like this video, subscribe to me, just because it makes me look better on YouTube. So, where do we start? I don't know, because I've only been on here. No, I'm just kidding. First off, I'm gonna tell you what's important and what's not. So, corporate citizenship, okay? You're starting out in the beginning. You need to focus on two things, actually, 4 things here. Initially, from year 1, you want to do this. All employees, and yes, okay? Trust me. Energy initiatives and charitable contributions, progressively increase them as your years go by, okay? These 2. Do not worry about these, okay? Don't fucking ask questions. Just do what I say, and you'll thank me later. Sales forecast, fuck that shit. It looks important, doesn't it? It looks really, no, it's not. Fuck that. Okay, so, plant capacity, you're not gonna have to worry about that in the first few years. By year 2 or year 3, you need to start building capacity. All the other videos say that people are gonna start selling, because like in your industry, like you yourself could sell your plant capacities if you needed capital. So I know, I guess it sounds complicated, but it's really not. So some people would be idiots with their financials, I guess, and they can get into debt issues, and so they have to raise capital by selling off some of their factories. And so they say that you can buy them. No one in my group has sold shit, okay? I think these motherfuckers would rather default than sell their capacity. So just purchase your fucking capacity. By year 2 or 3. I think I did year 3 and I was a little behind. So I won't go through that. If you have a question on that, let me know in the comments. Branded production, okay? SQ rating, minimum of 5 is what I've always done. So there's 2 things you want to max out here. It's not that one. It's Six Sigma, max that out from the start, as well as best practices training, okay? Incentive pay, I've kept it kind of consistent. You can copy my numbers. Now, these 3 right here, actually these 2, not number of models. Number of models throughout the year period, the 10 years I think it is, you want to progressively increase how many models you offer. It increases your market share. So don't overwhelm yourself. Don't put it at 500 to start, okay? I think I started at 150 or 100, and we're about halfway through. I'm at 350, okay? But these 2, oh shit. These 2, percentage of superior materials, as well as enhanced styling features. Combine these 2 numbers, and you'll notice, depending on your inputs, this is your output, your star rating. So try to put in the lowest possible to attain the 5-star rating, okay? That way you save money on your cost. So, after that, actually, down here, just in case, I'm covering everything. I apologize if you guys know some of this already. So, this is what your factories, oh fuck, I can't highlight a single line. So right here, this line is what your factories can produce. So here is what you enter. So you see how I have regular 300 or 3,000, 3,000 to be produced. This has a 0. I'll explain that later for overtime, okay? So just, you gotta enter how much you wanna produce from your factories down here. So branded distribution, this is where you, your plants are up here, and you say where and how many shoes are going to what place. So here, I'm to the point to where I can distribute almost, like, North America plant is going to the North America warehouse. European plant is going to mostly the European warehouse, you know? And so on. So, the one number you want to pay attention based on these inputs is down here. Inventory surplus shortfall. Down here, the very bottom line, -26, I'm short. -231, I'm short. -650, I'm short. And 16, I'm over. So the max you want to be over in this number is maybe 20, okay? This, like, having a shortfall isn't exactly good, but it's better than having like 500 shoes extra that didn't sell for a year. So, yeah, just watch those numbers, and you can base your inventory surplus on your next year's, like, plant capacity plans. So if you see, like, hey, I'm missing out on 2,000 shoe sales, you need to fucking build a plant in whatever area that you think is best to make up for that loss, okay? Internet marketing, the prices are way higher than wholesale marketing. I don't know why, but whatever. It's literally like 20% higher. So you'll see I'm at like 67. I think I've maintained like 65 to 67. I've increased my models progressively too. Always offer free shipping, okay? Important. So wholesale marketing, you can see the price difference. I've ranged from 42 to 47. And you base that on partially what your competitors are doing, but when I input my wholesale price, I look at my market share. It changes it actively. So as soon as you enter a different price, you can look at your expected market share for that year. And so you can see sometimes adding 5 cents makes a huge difference. So if you play with the numbers a little bit, you can get the best results if you actually have attention to detail. I have not changed advertising budget. Mail-in rebate offer for me. The irony here is Europe and Asia, I don't know if it'll be the same for you, but it didn't change any market share if I put it at 0. So I changed it. Actually, I guess in Latin America too, I put it at 0. I don't remember doing that, but yeah. So like it doesn't change. Like we can, so look, 15.4, we can put it at $10. Okay, 15.5, that's not fucking worth it. So no, fuck them. They don't get a mail-in, you know what I mean? So like just play with the numbers. These guys down here, I haven't even fucked with. Doesn't fucking matter. Don't mess with that, okay? Trust me. Celebrity endorsements are supposedly super important. However, Company D is a fucking dumbass. I don't know who this is in my class. Hopefully they don't watch this video. But if they do, at least they know the truth, because they are fucked. And the reason why, the minimum bid for celebrity endorsement is 500 right here, okay? And I think that means like 500,000, pretty sure. These guys are overbidding. Not on 1, not on 2. Literally every celebrity. It's like their company goal to get every endorsement. And so I said, you know what? This year I'm gonna try to get at least 2 celebrities because it does make a great difference in your appeal, which means you'll sell more shoes. And so down here you can see the cost per brand sold. But the way Company D is doing it is wrong. Way wrong. So my advice to you, I can't really give you, like, celebrities are important, try to get them. Don't do what Company D is doing. Because what's gonna happen, they're gonna run out of capital, they're gonna get in a ton of debt, and they're gonna default. Guaranteed, based on this shit right here. Private label. So, private label, you need to pay attention to this right here. This changes every 3 years, and a lot of people don't notice it. The goal here is to produce the cheapest quality shoes, and you do that by lowering these to equate the 4-star rating, okay? Then, remember the 0 I entered before? This is where you enter the other regular and overtime. So to date, I've only been using overtime for my private label production. And so same thing here, you tell what warehouse to go to, which you save on shipping if it's going to the warehouse that's in the country that it's in, that it's being produced in. So then, important here, note this, as well as everything else, because I'm giving you literally all the important notes. On the bid price, you gotta be really careful here, which is really simple. Read this right here. So, bid price must be at least $5 below the regional average from the previous year. So what that means, which you don't, actually you do because they give you the previous year statement. So you gotta go back to the previous year, the market snapshot, okay? So right here, you guys see it? Right here. Market snapshot. And then you look at private label segment. And then you look at bid price. Right here, this number right here, okay? $5 below it. What I do is I go a little bit below that just to be safe. So I do like maybe a quarter, 40 cents below it. But yeah. So last thing is this financial cash flow. So what I like looking at, every time a new year starts, I like coming here and looking just to see where my starting point is before I enter anything for the next year. And so the goal here is to have a positive, okay? So, also, credit risk. I always try to maintain a low credit risk, so that looks really good. Next, really important part, most important part probably on this page is stock repurchase. I always try to purchase the max amount of stock possible every single year. First few years you can max it out before you're building capacities. When you start building plant capacities, you're gonna have to kind of limit this to maintain a low credit risk, okay? So you can see the maximum shares allowed to repurchase is 500K. I was only allowed to do 400K, and that's with a 70 million, I don't know how, whatever, a low. So pretty much what I do, I play with these numbers. So I see that this says low. It'll say medium or high based on my inputs here. So I go through all of this every year. When I get down to finance and cash flow, I play with this number and this number until I can get my credit rating back down to low, and then I save my decisions up here. And so you can see projected 16-year performance, or year 16, earning per share $22.96, investor expectation $3.60, return on equity 48%, investor expectation 15%, credit rating A, investor expectation B+, image rating 94, and then investor expectation 70%. So I could show you guys my performance charts, just so you know I'm not BSing. I've been ranked in the top 100 practically every year, and the purpose of this video is to give you guys real advice, because I've watched like 15 videos. When I first got this assignment and I found out how important it was for the class, I was like, fuck me. I watched all these videos on YouTube and I'm like, you guys like went way too in depth. And so I wanted to give you guys real advice, and I hope the clarity is there. I hope I made it simple for you guys. And yeah, just pay attention to like the prices that your competitors are doing and look at the market snapshot. So like look at these prices. Last thing I could say, because it does depend on what your competition does. So like you can look at these numbers here. Just be observant, you know? But I guarantee if you follow my directions here, you're gonna be fine. I've been in first place the entire time, and I feel pretty confident that, yeah, I don't know. Let me know how you guys do. But yeah, I hope this video helps you guys. And if you like this video, please leave a like, no pun intended. Share this video so your other buddies can pass the class or get a good grade on this activity or whatever. And subscribe if you haven't already, because I post cool gaming videos. And yeah, I love you. You're welcome. You got an A because you're brilliant and you knew how to YouTube search. And you did it. You did it. You're a badass shoe salesman. Or shoe company director. I don't fucking know. Good luck. And I hope you make every other company in your industry go bankrupt. My name is MegaMilez, and I will see you in the next one.